Okay, Luke, I'm gonna take you through this, show you how this works. So when you turn on the Xbox, no disc in, it'll boot up, and it's gonna take you right into. There's three pieces of software on here. One's called Visions, one's called CoinOps, and the other one's called Dragon. So this is called Visionary, and there is different menus in all these. Everything's got like kind of a scrolling animation as you move through them. There's just a couple that you can kind of see here. So these are all the different categories of them: beat 'em ups, Fight Club, run and gun, shoot 'em ups. And then you can get to the other two pieces of software from this. This is the other one called CoinOps, and then the other one's the Media Center. And I'll take you to those in just a second, and then you can also power down. So just let me go in one of these folders real quick and I'll show you. You can go through, there's all the games, and you basically hit the A button to launch them. There's just, I'm just going to go through these kind of fast so you can kind of get a sense. All kinds of them. You name it, it's in here. B to get back into it. And so there's all kinds of stuff. Old school, Nintendo, Super Nintendo games. Like I said, everything's got a floating menu so that if you stay on it for a second, then the graphic will come in and launch. Real good looking stuff. So then, this is the primary one. I think this one looks the nicest, and it's kind of the most impressive. And this has kind of the least amount of games. It's like the best of the best. CoinOps is another software, so if we launch that, that'll bring you into another piece of software that I have on here. And this is kind of a listing of games, and you can see up top there it says there's 1895 games. So, and these are just all alphabetical, and you can click on games and actually make them your favorite by highlight them. There's all kinds of stuff here. You can go into the game information. It'll tell you like when it was made and who by who. And from this, you can play games. Same thing. You can launch a game. Maybe I should just launch something here so that you can see it. Let me go do. I'll just scroll through this list here. There's a lot. Here, we'll do another quick one, a Frogger, just to kind of show you. So you click on it, it'll launch. It takes about a second to launch the game. And all the old school arcade games, you basically have to hit the back button on the controller. That is the coin up. You're adding coins, if you can see there. And then start is to start the game. And then you can play. To get out of a game, you're going to hold the back and the start together, and that will exit out. And it'll bring you back to the menu. To get out of this, and let's say you want to go back to Visionary, you go down here, and this will see where it says Dashboard. So you can either reboot, go to Dashboard, or shut down. These are kind of your three settings. We're going to go back to the Dashboard. That's your one other choice. And then this is the third piece of software. This is called Dragon, and this is how you can get to all the Xbox games. And so you can see there I loaded up Republic Commando for you. I had some other games already on the hard drive, so here's just a few that you can see that I had on there. And then you can go back into each of those pieces of software that I have. So you can bounce around really easy on all this. So the one hitch is that when you play an Xbox game off the hard drive, there is no way to back out of it and stop. You basically have to turn the power off and reboot because it thinks it's playing off of a disc. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you that I got Republic Commando on here, and launch that real fast so you can see it. And again, this is all running off the hard drive. There's no disk in here. So it's super quiet. This is all as high def as possible. So this is all 720p. I'm not going to create a pop profile here for you, but it'll save your games for you and all that good stuff, like you would if you. So Republic Commando must only be a 480p game. Some games on the Xbox wouldn't do that. So again, to get out of this, you got to turn it off, and if we turn it back on one more time, it'll boot, and it's just going to go right back into that Visionary section. So you do have to navigate a little bit to get to certain things. Unfortunately, the only way to get to those Xbox games is to go to Dragon, which you can do here on Media Center. But here, just to show you, that's a 720p, so this is running on high def. But all kinds of cool stuff if you guys are into, like, fighting games. I have all kinds of good stuff on here. Darkstalkers, Marvel Superheroes, Marvel Capcom, Mortal Kombat, Real Bout, Fatal Fury, Street Fighters, X-Men. Then let's see, like beat 'em ups. Let me just show you some of those. Those are like kind of like multiplayer, or you just beat and kick things along the way. All kinds of cool games in there. I'll just go through these. Punisher's cool. There's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. X-Men's a good game. I already took you through there. Here's arcade classics. These are all kind of old school arcade games. So this list is much smaller, but this is kind of, I've gone through and I've weeded through a lot of the games to kind of pick the ones that only play well with the Xbox controller, and because some of the old arcade driving games obviously aren't going to play well, and I weeded out a lot of the crap. So I actually do have a favorite folder. It's just a few of my favorite games. They're repeats. They're all listed somewhere else. Actually, I loaded Fix-It Felix on here. That's a bootleg game that I made and put on there that you won't see anywhere else. What else? Oh, shoot 'em ups. This is all airplane, scrolling shooting games. Those are a lot of fun. And then Run and Gun is like Ghost and Goblins type games where you're scrolling to the side and shooting things. A lot of cool games in here as well. And then if you don't see it in here, I would go to Coin Ops, and there's all the Metal Slug games. Those are a blast. So you should be able to find pretty much any game you could probably think of. This will emulate everything up to Super Nintendo, Genesis. There's a few PlayStation games in the other emulator in the Coin Ops. They don't play 100% well. I mean, they play okay, but everything up to Super Nintendo, Genesis is really well, and plays real accurate. So. But you should have a lot of fun with this. Great for having people over in parties, and it'll support 4 players on some of the games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and X-Men and that kind of stuff. So you can get multiple guys going. And like I said, this is going to come with a component video cable. So, anyways. I think that's it. I don't know what else to show you, so I'm going to kill the video, and hopefully this is good. I will get this all wrapped up for you. Okay, buddy?